Hey everybody, my name is Huzaifa Shaikh, and today I am here in front of you all for a speech titled Is Feminism a Reality in Rural India? So before starting and sticking to the point, I want you all to know about my personal experience. So whenever I talk about feminism, the first question I get asked by people is how can you talk about feminism? Like being a man, how can you talk about feminism? And the second question is which type of feminism I am talking about. Well, these questions might seem absurd to you, but these are very basic and very important questions for a public at large. So, without further ado, I would directly jump to the title and would try to stick to the point. So, the title is that Is Feminism a Reality in Rural India? So, before starting the reality of feminism at a rural level, we should know that what actually feminism is. So whenever you guys hear the word feminism, you guys confuse it with women empowerment alone, but it's not like that. It is the equity of men and women. Like for example, if you want to distribute sanitary napkins, the equality say that distribute among all regardless of their sex, but equity say that distribute among the people who actually need them, because those who do not need them do not end up wasting them, right? So that's how straight and easy the concept of feminism is. So if we say that is there shreds of evidences of feminism at a rural level, I would say no, there is still not feminism which has reached at a rural level. Because if you look at the data in rural India, there are still girls are suffering. There are still denial of basic human rights to the girls. There are still mothers who don't want their sons to go in the kitchen and they want girls to handle entire household chores. Other than that, if we look at the statistics, we would see that despite women sharing an equal burden in farming activities, if not more, women's ownership of land is extremely low at a current status. The agricultural census of 2015-16 indicates that while 73.2% of rural women workers are engaged in agriculture, they own only 12.8% of land holdings. Land ownership, which symbolizes power and material wealth, has been grossly skewed in favor of men. While prevalent patriarchal norms prevent women from inheriting ancestral property, the lack of concrete legal framework also adds to the problem. So, if we are not treating patriarchy, we cannot instill feminism in a rural area. But I still believe that if a government can be federal and can reach at a municipal level, then we can definitely take feminism at a rural level. But for that, we need a strong and a united support. But for that, we need education. But for that, we need collective awareness. And we can definitely overcome all what we are witnessing right now. Whenever we talk about feminism at a rural level, that reminds me of Rama Devi, that reminds me of P.T. Usha, but they are only one in a million. Like I said, we can treat it with equality, we can treat being together, we can definitely take feminism at a rural level, and then after a year or two, that's absolutely low. But after a year, one decade or two, we would see that it will be reaching at a rural level. Thank you so much.